G'day everyone. So I'm in a whole new system today. But before I talk about today's prospect, I'll do a recap on the last one. So my last video was about yellow clay gully. Now, I showed you the first day when I discovered it. I got 11.9 grams. Then I went back the next day and got 11.7 grams. Then me and Jackie went back the next day after that and got another 7.8 grams. So you add all those numbers together into an ounce of gold. That's not too bad. But it's done now. Like, we could maybe go back in there and get a gram or two, but I'd rather look for new ground myself. So we've bunny hopped over the ridge into the next system. I've got a gram nugget already, and I've got this great target down this bedrock. So I'll show you this target, and then I'll get stuck into it. I like it when there's that bit of a warble and a bit of noise in there. You know, it just makes you think it's going to be gold. Often those gram nuggets, a bit long and skinny ones especially, they'll give you that warbly noise. So this is a really tight gully though, so I'll dig it out and we'll see how we go. Rightio, so I just got this one out of there. See, it's no gram nuggets, 0.3, 0.4, something like that, which I just didn't think was big enough for what I was hearing. So there is another one in there. Exactly what I thought might happen. Rightio, that's always happy days when you've dug a couple of nuggets and got another signal in the ground. Rightio, so there's another, 0.3 or 0.4 nugget out of the same spot. So that's why I was getting that bit of a weird signal. It was two, little nuggets hanging out together. But hopefully this little gully just keeps throwing them up now. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Great way to start a day. Rightio, so today's prospect's already paying off. I've got nearly 2 grams in the jar now already. And yesterday at my old spot at Yellow Clay Gully, I found 3 grams for the whole day. So I've nearly got as much as I did yesterday already. And that's why I keep moving to new ground. Once I don't think I can make a pay in an area, I move on. I'm not here to find a gram or 2 a day. I'm not here to find every single 0.1 in a creek if it's going to take me days to find them. If I'm going to earn $100 or $200 a day, I might as well go get a job at Bunnings. So I'm out here, to earn decent money, and it's earned money too. Like, we work so hard, we live so remote, we give up so many creature comforts that everyone else lives with, that we really want to see those $1,000 days roll in. And that's what makes it all worthwhile. Even bigger days are better, but I'll take $1,000 day. So, but that's why I keep moving to new ground. Now, sure, I've made mistakes and I've walked away from ground I shouldn't have in the past. So I've learnt that lesson, and the hard way. So I do persevere. We'll do a few days in the spot to make sure we're doing our best anyway. I mean, no, we're all human. We're all going to miss gold. We're all going to leave gold behind. But you try not to. And when you've learnt lessons the hard way, then you keep that in your mind and you try and work hard. Anyway, I'm going to keep getting gold out of this gully today. I won't bore you too much with facts and figures and that sort of stuff today. I'll just punch out a few targets, show you what I get, and we'll see how we look at the end of the day. Righto, I'm into it. Right, I know I said I wouldn't bore you too much with facts and figures, but you got to have a listen to this target. Right in that side wall, there's a heap of bedrock there. So I couldn't hear anything down here, but listen to this. That's in the bedrock on the side of the creek. So have a look at that, it's just pure rock in there. That's going to be gold for sure. There's no way that's not gold. Rightio. It's going to be a good day, I reckon. Like, seriously, that sort of noise, that'll be the 3rd nugget in that spot. The other nugget I got was just down there. I went up the right arm of this little gully. It splits here, and up there it's just full of rusty tin. The whole gully's just screaming its head off. So I can't do that one, or I'm not going to at the moment. I'm going to take this one that's screaming its head off with gold instead. I'm going to get it. Let's get it. Phew! Righto, here we go. Check it out. There's the hole out of the sidewall. Boom, there's the 5 or 6 grammer that came out of it. That's a bloody beautiful piece. Rightio, so you got to check this out. I've been digging that one bedrock crack for a bit now, and this is what I've got so far. There's 5 or 6 grammer there, 1 grammer, some smalls, and there's still targets in the ground. If I move forward just up near those few bits of quartz above where I've been digging, there's already another signal. This whole little run could be full of gold. Righto, I'm out of that system. I got that 10 grams or so out of now. I spent a few hours in there and searched all around and picked up a couple of extra little ones, but then it was just silence after that. So it was just that one little concentration of nuggets. It's funny, a lot of these good runs I'm getting onto in this area are all high runs, like right up the top of the gully, way up the head just before it ends. I'm picking up a few down further in the system, and generally if you're going to get a high run, like a good inside bend run or something, it's further down, but the bulk of the gold's come from way up the very head of the gully. So I'm just going to start at the head of this gully now and work my way back to the buggy, basically. I'm doing a big loop. It's been a great day already. Got a good amount of gold in the jar, and I'm going to get some more hopefully on the run home. I love these sort of days. This exploration week or so I've been doing, it's just great. Keeps me motivated, gets you out of bed in the morning. So best thing about this gully, once I come over the ridge, the fire actually made it in here. So the gully itself is pretty grassy, but at least when I get out to try the high runs up on the banks higher, I'm not battling grass everywhere. Hopefully when I get down further, the whole thing's burnt. Righto, time to get this done and get home. It's nearly midday and it's about 39, so I'm ready to get out of here, get home into the cool. Righto, so first target on this new gully come out of that sand. I knew as soon as I started digging in that sand it wasn't going to be gold. And so it was this. And you can see that's a thin strip of aluminium. And these little pieces of aluminium are all over the Palmer. They are everywhere. Every gully and inside bend has a few of these kicking around. So they're pieces of aluminium can. We actually call them cow bum, because what happens is the cows chew up the aluminium cans and then shit it out all over the Palmer. So for the first few months I was here, I couldn't work out for the life of me how these little bits of aluminium were getting around until I detected a few actually in the cow shit, and then it all made sense. Righto, so I've been going down this new gully for a while and I haven't got a signal, haven't got a sound, and honestly it just doesn't look right. Well, it looks different. There's been a geology change for sure. Now I know I'm sort of on the contact zone of 2 different sedimentary beds here, and I think I've entered the second sedimentary bed, which hasn't proved very successful in the past. I'll just give you a bit of a look so you can see. I mean, you can see when I get in the creek now, we've got just a lot of this big quartz, a lot of this yellow rock. It just looks different to all the other gullies I've been in this area, which doesn't mean the alluvial gold won't run into it, but it's not filling me full of hope, to be honest. I'm back at camp now and there's my gold for the day. You can see I end up with a reasonable amount. So we'll switch the scales on and we'll see how we went. Now when I first found this big one I called 5 or 6 grams, but as you can see a heap of dirt's fallen out and it's actually quite hollow, so I'll take 4 grams now. There we go, 4.3, lovely. And then I've got this nice chunk not far above it, so it takes me through to 6.4, so it was over 2 grams as well. And we'll pour the rest on. 8.75 for the day. I'll take that. That's basically dead on $1,000. Excellent. All right, well I hope you enjoyed another day prospecting the Palmer, and it's time for us to start working a different direction though. I didn't like that gully I walked into this afternoon and we got no gold out of it. So we'll start heading a different direction now and just hope this run continues. Cheers everyone. See ya.